You know, it'd be crazy if you was a part of a movie, right? And you showed up to the movie set, but for some reason you didn't get your script, so you don't know your role. And you had like 2 weeks before, maybe a month or so. I'm just throwing an example out there. In between the time you got the script and the time you were supposed to show up to the movie scene. You know what I'm saying? And you go out there and you don't know where you're supposed to be at. You don't know your role. You like, oh, I ain't get mine. And then they like, well, I sent it to the address you put up there. And then you find out that, you know, it was in your P.O. box instead of coming to somewhere else you went to or whatever. And you like, oh man, I forgot I put it in the P.O. box. And then you like, damn, if I had remembered that, I would have been able to do what you're supposed to do, right? That's how it's kind of like right now. And, hey, nobody don't really see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody don't really see that because you're not thinking about the role that Divine had you already picked to play. And it's the best role for you. You don't even know that because you keep diving into the energies that feel like what the flesh got to offer, like how you think, how you feel, what somebody said, you know what I'm saying? Like all these outward things, you know, and Divine got the best role for you. But you get off that role, and sometimes you might have stepped on it one time and things was going so good, you ain't even had to do nothing off chart, regular wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't had to do nothing like that. The shit was just flowing for you. You was like, yo, why is, and you ain't peep. You was right there. You was about to start the new Divine job application. You ain't even notice it because everything was around you going good. You went to your head and you felt it again in your flesh, and then you was like, you thought it was you. You know what I'm saying? Like you thought that shit was you. And then it knock you off real quick because you get in the wrong direction of it. But it's the job. It's the job. It's what comes with the job. So then every time you get a new job from the Divine, right? It's like you stay working the one job before you get to the next job. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like that. But you'll know when the change coming because how things start changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this, that's why I was trying to speak about it before. Like, you're not impatient. You're not saying, oh, I'm being patient. You're just in it for whatever the duration is. It's not never a time frame. But if you keep looking at it from worldly ways, like, yo, time, when, how, and these type things, then you're going to get stuck in a different paradigm, a different dynamic of what that even means, right? And that's what the people who don't see the job is actually coming for them. They never had the opportunity to do the real work. So when Divine about to set you up so you can do the work, it's like you can't even take the things that come with it. Like Divine might have a whole set of gifts for you to be able to do this job, but you can't take it because you're too busy looking at it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you start feeling the good things, you get lost. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta hit it with the swag and well, it was good. I was about to da 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 da. You was about to do shit. That was Divine looking out for your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you were supposed to let that shit happen. But for the most part, that's where the damage come in at. So I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to get everybody to get on their own road, because it'll be a beautiful thing just to see everybody literally grow the halo. You know what I'm saying? Grow the wings and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Next level shit. And this ain't me speaking in some type of term to where, yo, it's just fairy tale. Nah, it's already documented. It already happened before. You know what I'm saying? It shook the world. They documented it was one of the greatest things ever happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not speaking on nothing new. I'm just, you know, passing you a flyer real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, opportunity is available. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why it don't seem like that, because the world ain't pumping it up. The world will never pump it up. Right now, they trying to scramble to make sure you don't do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why there's so much other shit going on, so you don't do this. You don't get in your bag this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and think about all the things that we know how to do. Like, if we can really... See, people keep saying come together. I see it, but not that way. I see it in the way of you stepping into that high value energy, and all these spiritual connections come together in the value of capabilities. And what you can do innately through your DNA becomes your star. So it's like that's your light. And then those values multiply to everything that we need, subsidized by what everybody else can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you loving to do what that's going to bring, not trying to figure out how that's going to happen, because there's people who think like that already. Whether we know it or not, it's just not giving them the opportunity to think how they need to think. Like, I don't want to pull this person who's technical with computers and shit. I don't want to pull him into a spiritual debate. I want him to tell me about himself so that I can comprehend where he at. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you do that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't tell people what you want them to do. You see what they great at, and you let them do that. And then you find the person who know how to put that in financial standpoint and let them do that. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing. And you just keep going like that. These are big Lego blocks that you move around. These are big stones. You boom, boom, you place them. Connect them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to get all deep into that. You know what I'm saying? But that be the real spell. Everybody got greatness. It's covered up by other shit. Imagine having it unlocked by the divine itself because you in line with that. You really had that deep, like, and you might have conversations with people, you know what I'm saying? You may listen to your music when you ride off somewhere. You may take a walk somewhere by yourself. You may stare over the ledge out the window for 30 minutes or something. All those different situations, and you feel that peace, and it's just you for a moment. Go to the divine right then. That's when your alpha waves coming. When you get into that daze, that's them alpha waves trying to pump. That's that stillness. So go into that daze, and when you get into that daze and you sitting there, you just like, you might close your eyes, you might just be drifting. Speak to the divine right then. And be honest, like, you know, don't try to come all fancy. Really be honest, and don't be talking about, I know I messed up and all that. Divine been watching everything you're doing. The best thing for you to do is acknowledge the fact in your imperfection. Just acknowledge that. I'm only coming to you in my imperfect form, that I'm created and how you said I am. I still bleed. So I'm coming to you to see through me and help me get to that road that you had created for me. If that's what you feel deep inside you, if you're ready for that. And then watch those energies start taking place. And when you get to where you got to get, everything I'm saying right now is going to come back to you. If you've been following my joint, everything I've been saying is you're going to start feeling it fall into place like stones, like boom, 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 boom. And you're going to see the different trials. Like, you'll see it all, but you'll be coming through it. This is all awareness and discernments. So you master the state of certain understandings when you do come back into the state of where you need to be to put the work in. But just understand, like, that's the whole point. It's like making you Iron Man and some shit. Like, it's getting you ready, and then it sharpens all the different nervous systems. Shit that you don't even use. It sharpens those, and you start saying, "Oh, I know what that is." It just becomes second nature. Instead of you saying, "Oh, I got a feeling," and then you all irate about it, like, "Yo, y'all felt that?" You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of it being like that, it just be, You be still, like, and you just know. You just be like, I know exactly what that is, like, and you ain't got to put nothing into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it make you on it. You know what I'm saying? And then you get so used to what it feels like to tap into something. That's what it is. People are very verbal with their bodies. You know, you gotta learn to be still with those notions and still. That's why if you can master your normal emotions, the next level of motion that come when you pulling in different, and all of it's energy. So if you can master the first level of energy that's on you naturally, then you ready for the next level of energy. So when them other energies coming through, you may feel like when I get goosebumps now, I be feeling the spirits around me. I be like, woo. See, my body's still speaking out. It's still like in effect to it, like, because I haven't mastered it, just being hit with it and not making a notion. Some people even do a little chill, but either way, you're still showing it. So it's like mastering it to where it comes through, and it's just a part of you. You know what I'm saying? Each level. And the levels keep going higher, and they all got information on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all got information for different understandings. That's what that is. But that's like 25%. You know what I'm saying? That's like 25%. It's a whole bunch of other categories that are in line with tapping into different things. Physical application, breathing applications, stillness applications, mental applications. Like, it's like 5 waters that I want to bring into existence. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, yo, I don't even know why nobody thinking. Like, nobody's thinking to. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have that in my place. When y'all come, y'all gotta help me manifest that and believe in me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all believe. Say he could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the place I want to have, I already see it. Like, I can have people come, I have y'all come through in the future. We can have face-to-face conversations, right? Group conversations. I think that'll be dope. We just went through a little time bubble, though, because it was like, normally we be flowing, and this amount of time, it'll be like 20. And it's only like 12. So it was like a loop. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I peeped it because I felt the stretch, and then, because I looked down, it was like 7. I'm like, yo, that shit, and it's trying to float right now. It's on 13. It's like, it's like, oh, he noticed it. The observer, right? I started looking at the quantum real quick, and that shit said, all right, we going. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy. But, yeah, man, all these are energies. Everything is an energy. And most of the time, you unconsciously just involving yourself with different things, not considering the fact that that's an energy. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's not like it got boogers or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the energy. And once you understand that, then your job at that point is to say, this is how this energy is affecting my frequency. Whether, like, your first, like, whatever, before you say anything, how does it feel? Is it pulling you towards it? Do you feel repelled to it? Your first understanding is like, you look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? So once you start doing that, then you get that understanding. You're like, all right, it's naturally repelling. Or it's naturally pulling me. You know what I'm saying? Or it's naturally comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. There's so many different variations. You got to figure that out for yourself. And when you feel that, you know what I'm saying, then you be like, yeah, you got that as an understanding. I ain't about to hold you, though. I'm just trying to show you something. Naga the Wise.